Hello everybody. I decided to buy a 1991 E30 from another BMW enthusiast. So you know how it is when you buy a BMW from enthusiasts, they want too much money. So this one is totally trashed, but I think it's still worth it for me. I have the parts and the knowledge how to return it back to stock, back to its old glory. What's up with all the Corvettes, man?
What's going on?
How's it going, buddy?
Haven't seen you in a long time.
So you're switching from BMW to Corvettes now, right?
Kind of a mix of both.
So what do you think about the driving feel of this versus that?
And for like a daily, I like this better. It's more comfortable and everything. But as far as like handling performance, I prefer
And raw
that.
power? Does this have like a torque, raw
yeah.
power?
Yep.
But does it feel like it's kind of like a heavy for a sport car?
Mm-hmm.
Does it feels like that?
A little bit, yeah. But I mean, double wishbone front and rear with Delrin bushings. I mean, it's pretty good.
Let's see the car first, because I want to see the car. I mean, that's the main thing. Yeah. Alrighty, I'm here at the Canyon Tunes house, and he's telling me he's totally trashed E30 that he didn't trash. But he bought it from another E30 enthusiast that went out of his way to trash the car. As you can see, it has a non-stock rear wing.
And for the record, it was sitting for 5 years, and I got it running in its current shit configuration.
Yes, and that person drilled the rear lid, drilled right here to put these IX body kit on it. Doesn't look that good. And then these hideous aftermarket wheels with a spacer. Okay, so engine looks good, but he's got this individual throttle body set up. It doesn't run right because the aftermarket engine management system, Megasport 3, never ran right. No AC compressor, solid mounts, cheap coilovers from eBay. Everything rattles. Needs a carpet. Needs a bunch of stuff interior. Crappy aftermarket seats. Hole right there for the speakers. Headliner is torn. It's missing trunk carpet. A little bit of like an old patina, old rust right there, right?
There's really none underneath. I mean, if you don't look at it, it's pretty clean.
All right, so no catalytic converters.
Headers.
Okay, we got headers over there. Yeah, I've got that. Let's look at this muffler. It actually looks good. I mean, it's installed properly, just like no catalytic converters. And then this is the old fuel tank from it. It's got a bunch of rust in there. Yeah,
That was pretty bad.
well, leave that. Oh yeah, it was pretty bad because you know,
you can see all the varnish.
If the car sits for too long.
Oh yeah, look at that. That's what the whole fuel system looked like.
The door got opened by a wind suddenly, and it bent here and then bent the door, damaged the door, original door, but it still has its function. It's a 91, baby, coupe.
Title too.
91 coupe, baby, still worth the money. Yeah.
So I'm surprised more people haven't come out to look at it, man. That's like, because that's when they started doing ABS, right? 90 they started it?
ABS started in like
89?
No, in 85.
Oh,
84
really?
didn't have ABS.
I'm thinking about the airbag.
Airbag started in 1990, 91.
Okay.
Airbag.
Okay.
Here's another angle of this DB ILS dynamic.
So yeah.
This was designed to work with the stock engine management, not with the aftermarket, right?
Exactly, and that's why they had the stock boot and everything.
I see the mouse ate some of these ABS cables.
That timing belt too, I would definitely check if it's been sitting for so long.
And then the seller is including these extra parts to fix the damaged door and the fender. But the fender is the right side, not the left side.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that.
What the hell, man?
Is this actually messed up? No, this, well, I mean it has a tiny bit.
Oh yeah, it's not that bad,
Yeah,
but it's
just mainly the door.
but this is the like edge, so it's gonna be hard to get it out
Yeah.
without any. Keep it up.
Yeah. There you go. There's the cam idle.
So we got a Mega Squirt 3 in there.
But yeah, see, once it's up to 10. Yeah, and you hear that transmission noise?
Yeah.
You know, when you press the clutch in, gone.
That's third. This is the third. Feels like a beat up truck.
Yeah. It runs pretty good though for the tune that I have in it.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than when I got it.
Like you get it like
Oh yeah, up
like
this,
this,
okay.
like meat, like chicken.
Yeah,
It's only 25 miles an hour, so I don't want to do it.
yeah. Oh god.
Oh man. Yeah. Okay, it's not. So it's not pulling now. Maybe I'm not going fast, right?
Yeah, I think if you go a little faster, it'll do it.
This shifter is ridiculously
Yeah.
short. It's like unbelievable. It's
Yeah.
like, it's too much. Yeah, it's probably transferring the noise.
You can go down there actually too, but
There. Everything's 25 miles an hour, so.
yeah. But I mean, I'm pretty proud of myself for tuning it, for having a non-running car to this. I mean,
It's not that bad. I mean,
yeah.
it's not,
Well,
it's
the
not
thing
bad.
is, the trailing arm bushings are totally shot, so the rear will kind of sometimes get out of alignment.
All right, with those springs, include those springs, and let's do it for 45.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. Sounds good to me. I buy and sell so many cars. I don't mess with title issues. Yeah, there's just a ton of stuff he gave me.
Alrighty, so you're gonna load this stuff in the trunk.
Yeah, so you could probably put some in your trunk, some in that trunk, something like that. But yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll keep the plate on and you drive it to my house and then.
Okay. How far
I'll
did you
give-
say it was? Like 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's not bad. Like I came fast because there's no traffic.
Yeah.
Stock look is just perfect for me.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not a bad deal, so I don't know why more people didn't jump on it.
Just people don't know enough.
And everybody's like, oh, I need a late model E30, need a late model E30.
Yep.
Coupe, everybody needs one. It's like one pump set, nobody's buying it.
Hey, 12 grand now for it.
So how does this 6-speed feel?
That's actually 7-speed.
7-speed?
Yeah.
So how does it feel like he
That's pretty good.
he gets going, right?
Yeah, that's a TR6060 and that's a T56. So Tremec gearboxes, they're pretty good.
All right, what's gonna happen now is he's gonna drive it to my house and his girlfriend's gonna take him back. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Here's the car at my house. The first thing that I'm gonna do is take this Nazi sticker off. I don't know why this previous owner put it on there. Probably to cover another controversial sticker, USMC. So this is gonna be it for this video. I'm gonna document this progress of returning this E30 back to stock condition, untrashing it, removing all the trash stuff that previous owners put on it, and putting as much stock parts that I can, and enjoying it, increasing the value of the 1991 E30 325i Coupe manual. Till next video, guys. Like the video, watch other videos on my channel. See you.